is that psychopaths tend to be loners to a degree. So I've worked with several psychopaths in locked, secure psychiatric units and also in prison. And as I keep saying, I'll tell you about a patient of mine next episode who's stuck in my mind. But the one thing I noticed is that they might have a superficial charm and they're generally relatively well liked and popular. And there is a hierarchy within the psychiatric units, just like there is in prison. And psychopaths definitely tend not to be at the bottom of the hierarchy. But interestingly, they don't crave particularly reassurance or praise, for example, as much as some other antisocial or immature peers on the wards or in prisons might do. They don't need to be the center of attention, or they don't need to rely too much on their own status. And I think that's because they only care about what others think about them to a degree. And even though they do have associates and peers that they hang out with, and even though they might be generally popular, from my observations, they're not emotionally connected or close to anybody. So, for example, a psychopath would very easily swap over their friends if it is to their advantage, or a psychopath might disassociate themselves from a particular peer. So say if a previous friend was caught smuggling drugs into a psychiatric ward and the staff caught them and they were keeping a very close eye on that particular person, or if a previous friend of a psychopath had a fight with another alpha prisoner and then became a target, then a typical psychopath might have been friends with that person for months or even years, but it would drop them in a second. So basically what I'm saying is that psychopaths don't have their homies back. Hello, cruel world. What you just saw there was a tiny little tantalizing taste, kind of nutty, of a much longer episode. You should go check it out if you're interested. The link will be in the description below. If you're a fan of either true crime or mental illness, or the crossover between the two, then you've got to go and check out my main YouTube channel, A Psych for Sore Minds. My name is Dr. Sohom Das. I'm a consultant forensic psychiatrist. I assess mentally disordered offenders for a living so that you don't have to. My channel covers a whole range, a smorgasbord of topics related to true crime and mental illness. For example, high-profile true crime cases with my own kind of personal psychoanalysis of individuals. I discuss issues related to criminality. I discuss individual diagnoses. I give advice about psychiatric problems. I interview ex-patients. I do a lot. There is something for everybody on my channel, and I implore you to go and check it out. You can even steal some of my ideas, palm them off as your own to impress your friends and impress people at dinner parties. It's all good. I've got you back. Until next time, stay euthymic, check out my channel, and please do not forget, I love you.